If price stays below 684, I'm looking for short trades. Got it, guys? That simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Until then, you trade it both ways from the zones. Thank you, Viv. Everybody got it? Yeah, you understand that? You guys understand what's going on? You're muffled now. Why does it take like 10 minutes for people to tell me I'm muffled?
You don't sound muffled to me.
How's that? That
Now it sounds like you're drinking.
Greg. Greg's like, oh, he's already having beer with me this morning. Let's go.
He's starting early.
3 a.m. off the house. Oh, guys, get green, get gone Friday. Don't take big risks. There's a buy signal coming. If you want to take it, take it. I'm going to wait for the trade from the zones, just like my plan always is.
I took the buy signal.
It was a first touch rule. I didn't call it out on the YM because I was sitting here being a silly goober head, screwing around with you guys. So you guys know those, but neither one of them came from a zone for me, so I didn't call them. And it's just not my plan to do that. But you guys are welcome to do it. We still are at 6 minutes yet, but I mean, at the end of the day, we do know one thing: extremely low volume. You get a breakout coming from on the YM, breakout trade on the above the zone. So it's starting to point north. We'll see if that upper like what is it 150? See if 150 holds. You got 65 on the ES and damn, that's a 100-point range on the ES. Yeah, so you got to use something a little different. You got to look at above. Then now you got to look at above. Let's see, what is this back here yesterday? So we'd have to use this number. It has to be above 31 to be really heavy on the long side on the ES. And you'd have to go and stay below 13 to really want to be heavy on the short side. There you guys go. Now you have your numbers. Now you're ready to go. Look at that on that YM there, Taylor. See that little zone flag entry right there? That's kind of you take that like a tick above. See this? So if you really want to do it, you take that a tick above. You'd already have your targets off, and you already have your stop sitting down here at what is that, 24 anyway, right around 24, maybe 22. So that would be the entry you would do on that flag entry. Hey, I get a sell signal here on the ES. I'm going to take it. Nope, didn't open up exactly where I wanted to open. That bar did not open where I wanted it to. Give me a little tell or something. Oh, I'm late.
I was going to say.
Oh, well.
I'm late too.
Late to the party.
Late to that
late to the party. One tick above. It didn't make the M on the tick chart the way I liked it. It's quite not what I liked in the trade. Not exactly what I wanted there, guys. So this one might be a loser. But guess what? There's losing trades,
Yes,
and,
you're a
and we didn't get the sell
loser.
signal. Actually, we actually didn't even get the sell signal.
No.
From the. I didn't see the arrow pop up. Did you? No,
No, I don't have an arrow.
we didn't get the cell signal. So should have been a little bit more patient on that one.
I actually didn't get filled, so I'm not complaining.
You didn't get filled.
I did not. I put my
Lucky
trade
son,
in a little too late, and it didn't get filled, so I killed it right away.
Lucky son gun.
Yeah, 'cause this one looks like it may. I don't know. You might. If
Oh,
it turns
oh,
down here, you're gonna get your
You get a
M.
little
so-
M to form here.
Yeah, you might get your M. You might just escape this one.
Well, we know that there's been selling that's come from here for a while, so
Liking it better right now, right here.
and you got some good selling that's come from here before. All this stuff. All this says that I should be able to get a target off, but maybe not.
Mhm.
Maybe not. It'll be the end of the world. Losing
Yeah.
trade.
That's done.
It'll be the end of the world. All right. Well, let's see. It wasn't the best one. It wasn't the exact premise I wanted in the trade. You didn't get here. This is what I was looking for. I wanted to see those. I want to see those bars. They started to stop in the same direction. They didn't quite do it. And this didn't open. Like I like for this to have a very clear open below the other bar here. And dummy me got a little trigger happy. Didn't get the sell signal like you did on this one. Didn't get the arrow. So,
Or the
but again, you know what? One losing trade. Okay, doesn't
work.
kill anybody.
Got to get it back.
You know what I'm going to do? The next trade that goes
Wait
into the
and get
zone,
it back. Be patient.
I'm going to wait. This is exactly what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to wait for the next time price goes into a zone and gives me a buy or sell signal. I'm going to take the next trade. The next trade from the zone. That's all I'm going to do.
Hey, look at Chris. He's done for the day already. Jeez.
Chris, done for
Chris,
the day.
I need you to trade my accounts.
Nice, Chris.
Are you zoned? He must have been. I bet he took those zone trades earlier.
Look at that.
Chris, a machine, man.
Well done.
He is a machine.
Get green, get going Friday. Way
zone
to go.
trades 100%. Look at that.
Nice. It works. And this trade could still work, but I'll take the next one. The next one probably will end up being a big winner.
That's right, Ed. That's how I feel like that sometimes.
Don't they know it's the end of the world?
One lost trade, it's over.
Goodness. It's the end of the
Throw in the
world.
towel. Throw in the towel. You're done. It's a low volume today, isn't it?
That's the other thing I don't like. I don't like trading on. There's my arrow. That's when I should have entered. Dude. I don't go to the well 2 times. That's the winning trade. Here's the winning trade on the short side, guys. Oh, that's what I should have waited on. That. This is yours. Green and done. Get green, get gone. Ready to go. Elliot. See this trial, people? Our goal on Fridays is to get green and get the heck out of here. I'm debating on whether I want to get back in on this from the short side, but once bitten, twice shy.
Well, this is my first go on this one, so.
The end of the world.
Come on, break down. There we go. That's what we like to hear.
You're getting that sell?
Target filled.
You can do that. You can do it.
I like me some target fields. Doesn't look like I'm going to get more than that, but there we go. Now just go.
Let her run, baby.
Come on, break down out of this zone. Break out of the zone. Don't prove us wrong here. Show 'em.
Inside day. Resistance there.
All right.
I'm still in my long. Don't jinx me, Paul.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lulu.
Too late.
I'll tell you what, just
Too
move
late.
move your stop a little bit. Let me get my profit, then go back up.
Too late.
I did. Move my stop to
Too late.
22.25.
My little guy's running down right now. So
Too
Oh,
late. She's a moving down.
I rocked this trade.
She's a moving
Sorry,
down,
guys.
guys.
Sorry.
Too late.
All right, you stopped me on my
Sorry.
line, on
Going
my
down to the
exact
next
I'm so
line.
line.
sorry.
No, you're not.
Going.
I'm not.
Hey, anybody hear of a thing called a pivot run?
It has, Ed.
Not a pivot run.
I took it
Nobody's
because
listening to
I
me.
took it, Ed, because I got the sell signal on the range chart.
Oh my God! If you could look at my
Finally got
charts,
the arrow.
Yeah.
it bounced
And
right off my line.
guys, that's how accurate is that? Like, you get your targets off easy that way.
We took
Easy
it early.
peasy.
The first, I think
Lemon
Brian just jumped the
squeezy.
gun a little bit the first time.
I did.
I had-
I didn't get quite get. I need to wait for the arrow to pop up. If I wait for the arrow to pop up, typically you're going to get your targets off,
Thank you. It was,
and that was my fault. It was just me
Oh,
being
I-
a little anxious.
but you know what? That's a really good lesson about, we preach about the zones and we preach about getting a signal in those zones, right? We just jumped the gun a little early in that. It happens, right?
Paul got it. Paul got the
I got it.
second
I
one.
waited but I can't say that because I did try to get in the trade with you and it just didn't feel me. So I would have been taking a loss too. So, but then I waited and got the second one. So
There you go.
lesson
And
learned for me. I'm going to wait
Yeah.
for my signals.
Yeah. Wait for you to
Just
get
worked
the
out for me.
clear.
But
Well, that's been a fudge for me this week is that I haven't waited for the M or W to form. I get in early, it'll take me out. That trade went right to my line and took me out.
should have stayed in your long. Told you
I
to move
had
your,
my
I told you to
Whew.
move your stop. Let me get some change and then it could go.
I did, and I had my stop at 22.25, right
down and
where it
touched you.
dead ended.
Mm.
Got me out.
I didn't expect this thing to run all the way down. It was just a scalp. Got me on the board.
Well, my lines work, and this is what everybody needs to learn from training. Your levels lines work.
If
Market definitely has memory.
anybody's interested, you could take a gold short below 25, 30.4, 30.4 maybe. Looks like it's setting up. No, cancel that. Cancel that.
I'm kind of in the area where I'm going to hang out and wait.
Wait for it. What do you see there?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Well, our 89 is sideways.
Sitting here talking and sitting
Are you on mute?
talking. Yeah. Pulling a
You're
Paul.
on mute. I do that all the freaking time.
Just sitting there talking away on mute.
I did that for my second time just now, that entire run, where I was like, no, I've got my stop. It's right there. Darn it. Didn't make a higher high, though.
This market is poo-poo.
Not fun. So be patient,
We
guys.
got another
Just be
week of this,
patient.
I'm sure. August.
Just be
then summer.
patient.
And the second I see the 89 start going sideways, it's iffy. Oh, I don't have a stop anymore, Viv. I did have my stop at 22.25 when I got in at 19.75 and ran all the way up and exactly to my number. It took me out.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Colds? No, never mind. Never mind.
What?
No, I was gonna say something, but I don't like what I saw. Never mind. Thinking out loud, people. Thinking out loud.
Oh, I didn't even post my last screenshot. I was way up there too.
Be patient on the YM unless you're short already. Be patient on the YM unless you're short already.
That's what I was gonna say, the YM, but I didn't like it. Are you saying short on the YM?
No, I'm just saying be
Oh,
patient.
okay.
Be patient on the YM. You got to break out on the long side on the ES.
Yeah.
Right out of my red zone.
I'm not going to take that since my first trade was red.
If I
I'm gonna wait
didn't
for
have
no
my
proper
stop
trade.
loss, if I didn't have my stop loss right there, I would still be in this.
I would put the stop at now. I would put the stop at 24.75 or 24.50. I would. I don't. You can follow Lulu's stop too if you want to.
I almost had a runner on that one too.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you're already out of it.
I'm out
So
of it. Yeah,
24.50. If you're still in on long side, 24.50.
I had my stop at exactly 22.25. It ticked my number, and that's it.
Did have a nice little first touch on the ES with a W on the zone. Missed that one. Nice little W on that thick chart. Nice little W here. First touch rule on his own. It's almost like a didn't quite get overbought. What was the stochastics on that? Let's see. Did we actually get overbought? Oversold, I mean. Not
Yeah, a little bit.
quite.
A little
It was
bit.
close, pretty close. I mean, that was just almost it was almost a unicorn trade. Not quite.
Probably a short year on the ES.
You got the arrow on the long side too, which you would have gotten targets off. Look at this, guys.
Oh.
That's 2 winning trades right there. Just following the arrows. And I didn't because I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to break out of the zone and come back and retest. Give me a higher probability trade, make up my little blunder from earlier, and move on.
What was your
Wasn't even
entry
blunder.
weight for it?
It was still a proper trade. It just didn't work out. Sometimes trades don't work out.
Echo.
If you're in late, you're in early.
What was your entry weight for it?
There's your red arrow again. If you'll hit that right there on that 26, 25, 25, 75. But I'm being patient. And you're being, unless you're short on the YM, you're being patient and patiently waiting. Odds are the ES is going to start following suit here in just a second. Looking around these other charts to see if I can find the indication on what we could look for here. I think what I'm going to do is wait until after we start hearing the Fed people speak and get those get a little swings going on in the market.
Oh, that's right. 10 o'clock.
Yeah. You're either short on the YM or you're being patient, waiting for it to get down to the zone, which is right at the pivot. If you get a nice little buy signal, a W here on the YM at the pivot, you can take a look at that on the buy side, on the long side. But always, as we always say, caution, beware the pivot. Beware the pivot.
I do not trade the pivot.
Beware the pivot.
I think I've only had like 3 or 4 good trades ever come from the pivot.
I'm just getting ready to turn these zones off here in just a second. There's your buy signal on the YM, but it's not from the zone, but it's a buy signal.
Oof. Okay, well, 26.75 seems to be a pretty important number.
Like I said, I'm just literally just going to wait until. Why is this not?
Whew.
Okay, there
Where,
we go.
where are we getting an echo from?
That's what I said.
Lulu.
It shouldn't be me. It shouldn't be
Go
me.
away, Lulu. Jump
Okay,
off real
bye.
quick and see. Just
Bye.
see if it,
Bye.
it's you. Now, Brian?
What's that?
Okay, yeah, it was Lulu.
Ticky tick tock, tick tock, ticky tock, tick tock.
It was Lulu. Lulu's the culprit.
I didn't change anything.
Well,
I
see,
know.
come on.
Sometimes that's PTR. It happens.
Okay, well, bye.
It seems to be okay now.
Yeah, it's whatever you did.
Here's a perfect example. Here, guys, watch this. Check this out. You want to see some proof? Here's the proof. Auto Trader puts you in at 25.25. You got targets off. Auto Trader puts you in at 25, targets off. Auto Trader puts you in at probably 25.75, targets off. Auto Trader puts you in at probably 24.25 to 24.50, targets off. That's 4 winning trades in a row if you do the Auto Trader. Get out of the zone. Wait until these yahoos start talking and see what happens here. If you're trading on the tick chart, you can take these overbought, oversold stochastics and HMA crosses right now on the ES. I called the long signal on the YM, so you guys that put the YM long, make sure you have your targets off. Stop to no lose. Did anybody do the YM long that I just called? I called that exactly right on time. Too. Exactly on time. All you gotta do is press the button. Nice, Greg.
I didn't take it because it wasn't in a zone, but it was a valid call. Signal.
Line setting. You're talking about the ATR dots, Scott?
Auto Trader.
Well, this is the trade signals. This is Liberty Trade signals. The Auto Trader is not complete yet.
Yeah, we don't have that out yet.
If you do trade on, trade off, you're going to get some on the signals. You're going to get later entries. You're going to get slippage. You don't want to auto trade the trade signals. This is why we're building an auto trader that will fill you as close to one tick past as close to the 9 tick rule as possible on the ES and as close to the 16 tick rule as possible on the YM. Okay. The ATR dots. I think you just may need the newer version.
Download the toolkit, the latest toolkit in the web member area.
And it should pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Uninstall the previous version. Download the new toolkit. That should come with the ATR dots.
Yep, that'll get you everything.
Got to pull back and then along to 5650.
Pull back to where?
This retrace of this bullish move right here. So maybe like, what is this? 5624. Well, yeah.
I mean,
just saying.
9:56. I might wait until after Powell starts.
Oh, news. Yeah, that's right. Powell's about to start talking.
Right, I'm just saying, like, it's gonna happen.
Stochastics is overbought too.
Well, you see, both of these, both YM and ES are waiting for they're just sitting there saying
Everything is, even NQ's dead. Everything is just.
Everybody's waiting for
just waiting.
Powell to speak.
24.
So we're gonna get green, get gone Fridays. When we start seeing these swings come into the market, there's another look at this. Boom. Overbought stochastics, hooking HMA. Cross HMA on the tick chart. Like I told you guys, you can take these hooks and stochastics, targets off. On the sell side for the ES, if you're really trading it, my advice would be to wait until after Powell starts speaking at this point. Had a couple good opportunities, being patient here. Obviously, I had the one loser. And
24 and a quarter.
but again, I mean, Paul had the winner. The next one was a winner for you,
Yeah,
right? On the
it
short
was.
side.
So I missed it by a quarter.
Oh no. I'm waiting. I'm being patient. Being a patient little lad. Get my money back.
Dude. Yeah, I'm slightly green today, this morning.
Right. Chill.
We'll wait.
So
We're all
being
patient here.
patient for all of you guys. Yeah, I mean, look at this 200 moving up, but that's starting to flatten out with the 89. The breakout. Whatever direction this thing breaks out from, the next retrace, I'm going to take it on the long side if it goes long. If it goes short, the next retrace up, I'm going to take it on the short side. That simple. Let's look at this. Maybe I should throw a zone down here below current price.
Once it hits 56.50, it should dump.
You would think.
I'm just saying should. I didn't say it will.
Would.
Yeah.
So it should.
They're so critical.
So a matter of fact.
It's freaking in the stars.
Let's see what Powell's got to say. He's going to say it's transitory. All right, let me switch accounts here.
Lulu's video.
Had Lulu say something?
Video she posted on the chat.
Oh, I got to go check it out. Oh, Lulu.
It's the market right now. Oh man. All right. It is 9:59.
There's Powell.
They want it to start going up.
There's Powell running his mouth. Whew. Yeah.
Now, again, if you were green, you could take this as a breakout. Like I said,
Ooh.
you had the long.
What
You should
did
still
this
be
man
long on the
say?
YM. Everything's all hunky dory. It's rainbows and sunshine. You know,
It's transitory.
everything's perfectly fine. That's what's being said. I'm not trading this price action, people. If you're long, just stay long. Everybody else, be
Oh, man.
patient.
All right, staying out of this
Those
garbage.
that were long, stay long. I'm not going to risk any more capital unless it's perfect. Because I'm right at where I'm. I just don't like drawing down a lot.
It's just too volatile.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more shot, and that's it. It's gonna be a perfect setup where I'm not gonna take it. I'll sit here and talk to you guys all morning and be happy with my little loss for the day. It's been a great week for me, so I can walk out of here with a $300 loss and be completely happy with that. Considering the week has been perfectly great. And yes, people do have losing days. You know what? I don't care if I have a losing day. If my losing days stay under $300 and my winning days stay above $400, do you think I'm happy with that? Because what is that? If I don't take another trade today, that's 2 losing days in what, a month?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I can handle that. I think I can handle that. 2 losing days in 1 month. Could you guys handle that? If you had two losing days in 1 whole month, and they were both $350 losing days.
Where is this going?
56.50.
So
56.50.
I'm happy walking away with a $300 loss today. Completely happy with it.
Oof, MQ's gone.
Says up, but be careful, guys. You never know when these guys start speaking, when they say something and somebody's like, "Oh, I'm selling," and they just need a reason to sell it, right? They want to push it up to resist the resistance, probably just like what wait for it said, push it up to this little area of resistance and then dump it off.
I think it's gonna bust through here.
If it busts through, then obviously you're buying. But
Yeah, I think filling.
again, I'm waiting for a perfect setup. wait for it says it's written in the stars that it'll be a dump.
Big poop.
I got the short right here.
Well,
See where it goes. I don't know. Target's off. Go, baby.
if it does what wait for it says, it's going to take off and run.
I got a target down at where is this thing?
Maybe like 41.
Boom, people. Got it.
Boom! Those that got the short
Got
there.
it.
Called
Got
it way
it.
in advance.
Look at that. Perfect.
I told
Right
you.
out of the zone. Now just
Take
run,
that
baby. Just keep
told you.
running.
So star maps.
I think you wait for it.
You gotta subscribe to this.
Would you use the Farmer's Almanac?
Yeah. Yeah.
Farmer's Almanac. Anybody
And-
short?
Stars magazine.
Anybody? we talked about this short well in advance. Well in advance. Obviously, on the YM, you're still long. You might get a little buy signal, or you're thinking about being flat on the YM now. And the ES is going to dump. I guess, like the Farmer's Almanac said it would.
5150, I think, is
What's
low
exact high?
the low. Well, the exact, the high was, I don't
Yeah,
know.
retrace this whole move up. They always do it too. Always.
Usually on the next candle, though.
Yeah.
How much time do we have? 10 minutes.
It'll work its way back down at some point.
Give me a little retrace to the zone. I'll take that. Now you're thinking about being flat on the ES, and you got the buy signal on the YM,
Yeah.
and you technically got a buy signal on the ES.
Yeah, you missed the buy signal already. That's gone.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the zone.
Nice, Lulu.
That's all I'm doing, guys. Again, just for the trials to know, I mean, again, we preach it, be conservative. I kind of have myself in a little 27-minute timeout here, waiting for the perfect setup. And if I don't get it, I'm not going to trade. Again, this is what we teach guys: conservative trading. Don't preserve your capital first. Like, there's one thing being down $300, $350, and it's a different thing being down $1,000.
Well, and how many people take $350 loss and turn it into $1,000 loss?
Bingo. That's what we don't want you to do. That's exactly what we don't want you to do. We want you
You
to
can
be
come back from
conservative.
300. It's harder from 1,000.
Bingo. So wait for the perfect setup. If you're down, you can't keep trading. You just wait. Be patient for the perfect setup. Right?
You're in the
This
zone
market
now.
retracing now the way it is. If I don't get a perfect long signal, I'm not going to take it long. As a matter of fact, everything here says wait
Short.
for a retrace for a sell signal.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we're looking at right now. There's your flag entry there, Scott, again on the ES. If you're playing that on the south side. But you can only do this trade if, and see, I didn't even like the way that set up there. Push below the zone just a little bit too far for me. So I didn't jump on that one on the long side. And price action isn't giving me the warm and fuzzy any direction really. The green people can be again. You can take these buy signals, guys. Here, this is what I told you on the ES earlier, right? Overbought stochastics, hook into stochastics, HMA cross, take it. Oversold stochastics, hook and stochastics, HMA cross, take it. Those that want to trade that this morning. That is what you're trading.
I gotta reboot my Ninja.
YM, you're doing hooks up and stochastics on the long side right now. That's it. Simple, simple, simple. That's all you got to do right now, guys. So everybody pay attention to me. Take the hooks and stochastics with the HMA crosses right now until it fails. Hooks and stochastics with the HMA crosses until they fail. Those that have to get trades in, that's what you're doing. Those that want to be patient, you can patiently wait. And again, we did call the long signal from the zone there. I just didn't take it. on the ES. YM, you had another hookup of stochastics. Oh no.
Bullnox froze up. Whoa.
Oh no. Maybe it won't push all the way up, Dorian. Where'd you get in at?
Clear your cache. Close your Ninja down. You know you can close it from Rhythmic, right, Dorian? If you go into Rhythmic, you can close the
47.
trade in Rhythmic.
I did the 47. Oh man, maybe it'll sell off from here. And it's not. Dang. Sorry about that, dude. Good entry too. That was a good trade, Dorian. Great entry too. Perfect entry right there.
What? 56,
47?
47?
That's a
I was in at
perfect-
56, 50.
You did it from the zone though.
Yeah, I did it from the zone.
He did the second sell signal from
Oh,
47.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
That was a perfect entry. Here comes the sell signal. Maybe you don't get out of this. Maybe it doesn't push you out of it.
Yeah, you might. By the time you get it fixed, you might be back in profit again.
Doesn't look that way. Sure, it doesn't look that way, but
I don't know. I'm
Hopefully.
rebooting my Ninja, so I can't see anything right now. Oh, I got your charts.
She's going negative.
and you're flat. This is why we use stops. You know what? The good thing about having a stop in place is you're still protected from technology failures. Oh, and that second trade was a nice little M as well. So we know the M and W's are working right now.
The heck was that?
What?
Oh,
What was what?
y'all didn't
You have
hear
like a
some
mouse with it?
computer talking?
I heard something. I thought it was like a
Open a squeaky cabinet or something.
chair squeaking or
That
something.
Hugo being Hugo again?
Is there anybody on the long side from the long calls that we gave you guys? Anybody still long? Anyone still long? Stay long if you're long.
I didn't take this.
I like these ATR dots right now on the range chart as your stop guide. For the ES, if you got long. Yeah, see YM. I got 3 people long on the YM that private messaged me, so you guys are long on that. I would probably stay a couple ticks behind the mid Bollinger right now until it gives you a little bit of a pullback. That's right at that prior swing too. So yeah, right now just stay a couple ticks behind the mid Bollinger on the YM. Those that are long. ES. Let's see if we get oversold here. Oh, you're starting to. You've got to go. I got to see it above this level here. Now. Is that 50? What was the number you gave, Scott? 52, 51, something.
50,
Oh, to go down to? That's
Yeah.
gonna be over a couple days. So I'm looking at I'm trying to figure it out right now for a smaller
But
time.
you said where it would drop from around 50 something.
56.50.
Oh, 56.50.
56.
But with this
56.
reaccumulation, they should be able to go higher. That's the whole point of this drop down right here. So let me figure that out first, I guess. Hold on.
Nice, Grace. That's 2 days. 2 days in a row, right? Are you done?
Nice. Be done. Be done, guys. You guys getting green, get gone. Get green, get the heck out of here.
You grabbed that short, right, Grace?
Time has began cutting interest rates. That means that these people are probably going to start buying the crap out of this. So
Did he say they were talking about a 50-bit, pretty decent little Time has come to begin cutting interest rates. Yeah. He didn't talk about how much though, did he? I don't have my
That's
news on.
it. I'm gonna switch I'm gonna switch my stuff to Sim
We
here.
haven't spoke yet, Ed. I think Grace is just pulling that off on by
Following the
herself.
rules.
Yeah, by herself. She's yeah, it is awesome.
Great job, Grace. Trying to make sure again that this is. Yeah, I'm not gonna play with this price action. I'm not gonna give back any money today. Any more money.
No, this is sit on your hands time for me. I'm green, nicely green. Actually, I'm done. Well, no, because I got other accounts to trade, but
Great job, guys. Great job, everybody. Those that are long, just stay long. Those that are not, wait for the pullback. Wait for a place to get long.
Based on that pullback right there, you should get up to 57.13, which is like going to be an all-time high, isn't it? Or 57.20 something is. What's the all-time?
21.25.
Huh?
21.25. 57.21.25 is it.
57.
All-time high, right?
Got you. Thank you. Yeah, so they're basically trying to go for the all-time high then, because that would put us like within striking distance of that.
striking distance.
FOMO would take you the rest of the way if you get that close.
You would think.
They know that. $35 ticks.
Nice, Lulu. Wow, you nailed that.
No, actually, you'll get. Yeah, it's the same. Ticks. 57.17 is what it's targeting. But they'll reaccumulate before they get there, so they'll get it if retail will support it.
Probably need to adjust those levels on the ES, right?
Yeah. Let's see if this dies back down. I'll mark that one. That's a pretty good call though, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, not too shabby.
I used the zones. Duh.
I use the zones. Da zones. Da zones.
The zones.
Ghost, you in here this morning? How's the game last night? We went to Da Bears game yesterday.
The Bears.
Da Bears.
This will be my third time in profit here.
Oof.
Same contract.
Tanking.
Maybe I should take profit on this one this time. Let's see. I'm gonna put this back to well, let me just switch to a smaller time frame. I got a different chart for that. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, I do have it over here drawn. No, don't go back up yet. I didn't even get a chance to look at it. This thing's aggressive. All right. I'm backing it up right here like juvenile at 43.25.
Back that thing up.
Yeah, it's out. All right. I'm going for the ride up, which actually this probably pulls back down one more time, then goes up. Just to be honest.
Oh, sugar.
So I'm probably just giving away profit right here. Retard. And then that could be holding. That actually probably is the pullback. Bullish engulfing, retrace maybe of this candle a little bit.
And I'm sitting here running my mouth with the. With
I was
doing
wondering
the
why you were
mute.
so quiet.
I was like, man, you were really silent for all this.
I'm talking about the long trade, the short trade. I was talking about this long trade, being careful that this is a candle that if they're going to retrace the whole move, they're going to do it with this candle on the
There you go,
15-minute
right
chart. If not, it'll sit around right around this price, and you'll start seeing like a little W or consolidation here. And this is where they'll start deciding whether they want to keep pushing it down or accumulate to go long. Probably an accumulation to go long, I would think. So be patient. I mean, technically, yeah, you had a long signal, technically, but then you had this
Exactly.
pure push down. And whenever you see a pure push down like that, it almost scares me to jump in on the long side.
Yeah, triple swing here.
Same thing with a pure push. Like if you have a pure push up, and the push up was you had retracements on the push up. On the way down, you had 0 retracements.
So can I get my spin?
What's that?
Can I get my spin?
Yeah, sure.
When I see pure push down, that means that they failed to get to where they wanted to go, and they're expediting the move down to a pocket of buyers that they know it exploded from before to recapitalize on that.
They're looking to fill orders. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Fill
So we're
orders,
saying the same
basically,
thing in
what
a
he just
different way.
said.
Basically, same thing, different way.
Exactly.
They're looking to accumulate some more orders down here, and there it goes.
It's getting volatile. My flags are turning orange. So be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
We're
That
careful.
would be.
No trade zone
Waffle.
for me right here.
So you're getting the chop now.
Back this thing up right here. I'm going to get out of this because it's probably going to pull back deeper right here in between these two swing points, and then it's going to go back up.
Keep your green, guys. Keep your green. Keep your green. Keep
Yeah.
your green.
Don't trade this unless you.
And I'm gonna say the same thing I ever say every Friday. Those of you that are green and about ready to get out of here, go thank your frontline service workers, military, former military, police officers, EMS people, even janitors, all the people in the world that make it so that we can do this every single day. This greatest job on the planet.
This is a pretty cool
And,
job.
And they'll enjoy it, and it'll make your day better, their day better. Do what Ed said. Buy them lunch. Grab them some coffee or something.
Yeah. There
Walk
you
up
go.
and say thank you.
Buy him some coffee. Buy him lunch.
Yeah, do it. Do it, guys. Go out and do it. It's
Do
gonna
it.
promise you, it's gonna make your day, their day, everybody's day better. Not to mention the fact you might actually get a friend out of it.
I need friends.
Yeah, he does. We need to get Scott.
They
some
don't
friends.
have any first responders where you live.
That's true.
We're like last responders.
Scott is everything. He is the voluntary fire department, policeman, mayor,
And
everything.
your house is like the only house
Yeah,
within like
it's-
20 miles, dude.
That's it.
Come on.
Yeah,
He's like
it's-
he's
it's
the
exhausting.
everything of his
I have
own
to
city.
go. I gotta run to the fire station, grab the truck, go put out the fire, go back to the ambulance, pick it up, take it back.
Go back, take the victim,
Put
then
him in
come
the-
back as the cop and write up the incident report.
Drive him to the hospital. Go switch into my scrubs.
Switch it to the scrubs. There's a little breakout on the long side coming on the ES.
The whole
Sure,
time
that's
they're so
all right.
confused. They don't feel any
Yep.
pain.
Same with YM.
Just like, aren't you the same? No.
Twins.
You just check like do like Superman, put a different pair of glasses on every time.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm taking it off the 89 here. It is a short retest. I don't like those. The instant retest. It's going to come up and do it again.
Target's
then-
off on the breakout.
Might pull back past the 89 and then suck back up, and then they'll know that it's really going.
I didn't miss
If
that.
I wasn't
one
red, I
when
would
you
take that
said
trade
it.
in a heartbeat, guys.
I missed that when you said it.
I told
Oh,
you it's coming.
Yeah, I was looking at some other charts.
Me and Wait for It both said it was coming. Both of them. Both of them
There you go, right
Oh,
there.
both
This
of
guy.
said it was coming. And I even called it exactly when it was happening for the ES. Actually, I think the ES and YM happened at the exact same time, didn't they? Yep. Exact same time. You get that breakout bar within like 4 seconds of each other.
Taking a chance here on this flag.
So stay long. And again, I would have taken this on the long side if it weren't for a little red trade earlier today. That's how conservative I am, guys. I'm okay walking into the weekend with saying, hey, look, I've had 2 losing days this month. Okay, who cares?
I took a chance on this flag here because it did an indecision to the high and low there. So I felt like that was your pullback. That's all I could get at the moment. But you might get a deeper one here if it starts to fail.
From the zone,
Mm-hmm.
from the top of the bottom of that zone.
Bottom of the zone.
That's not bad.
Triple
Okay,
confluence.
target's off.
I'll take it. Breaks this high. We're good. Not. I'm going to get
I
out.
end up with a bull flag there on the YM here in a second too. So those that got long in the breakout, stay long. Who is long? Is anybody long right now? Nice, Ghost Pipper, Brits, D nice, good job, guys. I would have, like I said, I would have been in it had I not had that one little loser this morning. I'm just being conservative. That's all, and I'm not worried about it. Good job, everybody that did the
A
long.
real pullback right here, which means like 9 candles or so, starting from that one at 23.57.
Nice, Greg. Good job, guys. All right, now just staying long, and everybody just staying long and chill out and let it keep running up to new highs, I
It
guess.
just
It's too quick for me. Let's see if it pulls back
she
to
just
the
wants
Oh
to
no,
go.
Greg, got out too early. Ask for stops, Greg.
10K guy right here.
Guys, always remember if you want to stop, if you want stops called, just say
ask.
it. Just put
Yeah.
in S. All you have to do is put one letter in S, and whether you're on put ES and S or YM and S, and we know that means that you're in on the YM, and you need a stop. You're in on the ES, you need a stop called.
I'm re-entered here.
All you gotta do, one letter, type it in S. Start
Try to get
calling
these
stops.
laces.
Obviously, on the ES, your stop should be around
There we go.
flat. You should be flat on the
Your
ES
stop
now.
should be around flat.
Yeah, right when I was about to call the stop, you're flat. YM, same thing.
So that's the pullback I was talking about on the 89.
Flat.
The real pullback. It might be too quick for me. I don't know. I'll try it again.
A little too squirrely there for me.
All right, coming out of the zone.
A little too squirrely.
I think
Squarely.
I got your zone and my zone. It's right there. So we're right back at that buffer here. So it's got to break this high in order for it not to continue to dump. So as long as it keeps closing up towards the high of the last candle, it's good. But that looks like devil's horns in a micro scale.
Maybe it'll keep pushing up. Those of you that are long, just keep squeezing your stops up. The more it goes up, the more generous you get with your stops. You got a second chance there on the ES. Matter of fact, you had a little bit of second chance there on the YM, but not quite proper trade setups. So I didn't want to call them out for you guys. Probably going to come down and try to get it.
Look at this thing.
And if it takes off, it takes off. I'm fine with that too.
The retraces I'm looking at them to go to the bottom of the body of the candle or to the wick. But that's if it goes past that.
Welcome to Liberty Trading Club, everyone. Miss Paulina here. Hopefully you've enjoyed our live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us live in the trade room for live trade calls, start a free 3-day trial with us. Use the link in the description below. And please like, subscribe, and share.